Good evening, Series Crew. Fighting Pilot Extraordinaire Ace Windfall. Ready for takeoff. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome on in. It's, for some reason, it's kind of cold here right now. I don't know why. I think it's because it rained. And or is still raining, I don't actually know. But it's a little bit chilly. So I got my nice little warm tea here to keep myself warm. Hopefully fighting against when you could play a horse game. You're kind of real for that, Harmonica, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me did debate it, but I think I mentioned yesterday, I have a little mini event, at least locally, that I want to at least be okay at Melty Blood again for. Like, I want to, like, unrust myself, so the next 2 weeks are Melty Blood. But outside of that, that's kind of real, because I see you guys playing Uma in the Discord and everything, right? And it's like, man, I'm not at that level yet, what the hell? Because I've been taking my time and reading all the little stories and just really enjoying it. And also, I just don't have that much time to play, I don't think, comparatively. But like, oh my god, it's so good. Am I quiet? I might be, it might be just you. It looks like my mic should be fine. Maybe you turned me down the other day for some reason. Do you temple? What are you templing on? That's the important part. Are you templing on the main banner, the TM Opera banner, the support banner, or the, fucking selector support banner? I don't know. The Lamplit Training Witch to Be banner. I don't remember what the other card in there is, but I remember Lamplit Training Witch to Be. I say why not? Like, what else are you saving for? I don't know which of the 4 banners you want to do, but like, unless you know if like you want to save for like Curran and Sean or something like that, because that's the only one that I can, and that's the only one I know that's coming up that people might be interested in. Also, I don't know. Depends on your taste on horses. Me personally, I'm saving up for Air Shakur, who's already in the game a little bit. You can see her in like a little talk moment with like Agnes Tachyon in like the main menu, and she's a silver card that I looked up today is literally the worst silver card, at least the worst wit silver card, which is really messed up because it's messed up, man. I did raise it to max level though, but messed up. If you're gonna pull, arguably it's better to pull for support cards at this point, unless you really want a specific Uma. Right now I've been doing basically, I do a 10 pull of, I do horses and then do cards and then do horses and then cards. I've been flipping back and forth now, because I still don't have Air Groove for some reason. Like, I don't know why I don't have Air Groove. She's a 2-star. Done like 3 cards in a row. In that case, yeah, go for horses. Why not? Don't forget to do your daily horses as well. That's a really important one, since you get the 1 free pull in the Team Opera O banner. I also only have 3-star horses. I have mine are special week, which, man, Tokai Teo, which I got from the selector, and I got Oguri Cap. I got her in the daily pulls. That was kind of sick, actually. That was just pure luck. That was amazing. I don't know why it's in all caps with a bunch of question marks. I know she's like the main character, and I know you're watching the animes because of that. But like, I don't know, special week kind of like, she's all right. She's missing some kind of oomph outside of, she's just the main Genki character. She's missing something special, which honestly, if I play her story, she might be peak. I don't know. I thought I would hate Harura, but damn. Damn, her story got me. Like, her entire story, like, I looked at her and I was like, she's gonna be weak and pathetic. I'm gonna probably, like, not like her a lot, but I have to do it for the special, like, the special event that's happening because it's the beginning week, right? And, like, after, like, I played her story, I don't know, the fact that, like, the people in that shopping district really wanted to root for her and really wanted her to do her best, and she wanted to, like, not disappoint them, like, it touched me. It was actually really messed up. And that's why I like these types of games. I like my games when it's very intimate, you and one other person, you're both trying to do your best, and, like, I'm so glad Isle Master is back. It's just so beautiful. Absolutely love it. What 2-stars you getting? Anything good? Honestly, that's the other thing is, I honestly don't mind pulling for just normal Uma right now either, because I also need to get dupes, right? Because I want to turn my like Agnes and my Vodka and my Daiwa into 3 stars, which you need dupes for. So there's like a really good reason to be pulling for like normal Uma too, especially if you like the ones that aren't like if you like someone that's not a 3-star inherently. Just 2 repeat 2 stars. Are they at least for characters you want to like 3-star? Hopefully. I do. Rice would be fun. Out of the 3 stars that are remaining, Mazurinsky seems like the best, like objectively. Rice seems fun. I kind of like her as a character. I like her design a little bit. What are the other 3 stars actually? Like that I know off the top of my head. Oh, I want just purely for design. I don't know her story entirely yet. I only know little bits and pieces, obviously, from seeing everything. But I like Symboli Rudolph's design a lot. Because she's got the, she got that, like, I like military idol outfits, I'm finding out with this game, which I kind of already knew that, but, like, it's really good. That's why I like Tokai Teo, which, by the way, it's really fun. If you haven't played a character that, like, I found this out, because I did Tokai Teo as my 3rd or 4th thing. If you get a 3-star, they get their outfit, right? So if you raise a 2-star to a 3-star, you also get their outfit. But if you have their outfit, you get special, events just for them having their outfit. And I like that for, like, Tokai Teo. She's like, oh yeah, I modeled it off of my hero. Oh. Ah. I probably shouldn't have gone for the DP there. I should have waited. But, like, I like that Tokai Teo was like, I'm gonna idle it off my... I'm gonna idle off my, like, hero, Symboli Rudolph. And I was like, oh my god, she's so good. I think I spent statues so I could turn Top Gun or Vodka into 3 stars. Which one should I 3 stars? Top Gun is such a kick-ass name, but Vodka's like good. I like Vodka a lot, personally. Top Gun is a kick-ass name, and I don't know if you've seen it. There's a cute little video that Top Gun and Goldship did together, which was them just doing Highway to the Danger Zone, which I thought was extremely adorable. They probably done like a radio show where like they have a little web thing, right? I would say Vodka. I don't have Top Gun, but like I spent my first set of Mile shoes on Vodka. I think she's Mile. I haven't even like grabbing that often. I'm surprised they're jumping that much. Cause yeah, man, that's the biggest thing. I don't know what your spread's like for like characters you like versus like the races they're good in. But like, man, everyone's a medium horse. It's messed up. There's like 2 sprint horses in the game right now, and one is Bakshin, which actually I think I might like. Originally, I was very hesitant about Bakshin because she reminds me of Iori, which is objectively like one of the most boring, or like one of my least favorite characters in Idolmaster, because she has the because she has like the same part and like pink color scheme and everything like that. But like the more like I read about her, she just seems like a absolute goober with her theme song and everything. There's a dolly? Hey, Monday, welcome in. I know if it's cold or hot for you, but it's cold for me. Stay warm. If it's hot for you, stay cool. I said that because I was taking a sip of my tea and it was really warm and I really liked it. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I thought I were launching that combo. Oh, I messed up. Nice. That's something I need to use more as well. I think I've said that the last time I played. It was something that was like really, really good when the game first came out. Was just like, yeah, Super Jump JC. Because that's like the bulldozer move to go in. And I stopped doing it because I think I used it too often. But like, it's really good still. Oh, you went for Mayano? Was it just because, did you look up the Mayano Top Gun video I was talking about? I do like her outfit as well. I think Vodka's outfit is just really good, though. You know what I really want, though? I don't know if they're gonna do it, but I'd really like if they added the casual outfits as an option. Oh. Whoa. Well, that. Okay. He's able to convert. Oh, I think I... Did they ADP? What was that? They looked like they were in the air when I clipped them there. This won't kill, so I'm gonna do this. Nice. Yeah, I was inputting that already. When you do, like if I was input, which actually might have been dangerous, it might not have worked if he just like blocked, I might have whiffed because I think I inputted it too early then. But yeah, if I do just ram out command grab, it just grabs it no matter what they do from there, I think. Unless they do unless they hard do a DP. No, but it was been really, really good. I think... Yeah, I guess I just did a roll for cards today with my 10 roll. I went on the special banner. I was hoping I could get Lamplit training. Just because I like it, just because it's a Shadowverse Evolve card. I wasn't able to get it. I did get the Gold Ship support card. I've been looking at the Uma Musume support card tier list, right? You type that in, it's like the very first thing that pops up, but it's like the JP version of that. So it has like all the support cards in it, so you have to like weed through and be like, okay, what do I actually have? What can I actually use here? And like the main ones that I know are like Super Creek, because that's like the one that everyone, if you have it, like most people will have that as their like friend support card. Apparently it's absolutely crazy. Don't have that, unfortunately. That and Kita-san Black, which is not out yet, but that's gonna be like, that's like the standard. That's like the winning, the best speed support card, and that comes out in like a month or two. I'm running with I ended up also leveling them because I didn't actually know at first if you were like supposed to level them or not, because you get like a little bit of level when you like complete a career with it. It's like, oh, you level up that card, but I was like, it feels like it is supposed to be like you're supposed to just jam your coins in them to level them up for the majority. So I ended up, at first I had them like, oh, it's like I'm gonna put like 10 levels in them or whatever. I don't want to level them up all the way because what if I want to save the coins for something else later? And then I realized like, fuck it. So I just today, for my vodka run that I just started, my SSR gold ship, which was a stamina one, is leveled up. My Eat Fast, Yum Fast with Bakshin, which is a speed card, is fully leveled up. And what's the other one? It's not Super Creek, it's the other like mature or Uma. The Grass Wonder, that's who it is. Grass Wonder is like the third triple S card that I have, or double S. So I love those all up. And then I also have the trainer one because I don't know. She's a special one. She's a little trainer. I don't know what she does, but she adds things to the story or something like that. So I did that. Which, has anyone done? If you're playing Uma, has anyone done the thing where if you have the trainer card in your deck, and like if you progress late enough in the game, or if like certain events happen, you can like do recreation with the trainer? I had that as an option, but I didn't take it because I really want to win the Arima Keenan. I didn't, by the way. But I was like, if I spend time with the trainer, does that also count as me spending time with Agnes Tachyon? I didn't know, so I didn't do it, but I was wondering. It has like, there's like 5 or 6 events with her there, and I think presumably it at least starts with karaoke because that's how like the story with her started. for that, where it was like, oh, Train Race Windfall. Do you want to go do karaoke with me? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then afterwards, it was like, you can now do recreation with the trainer. I was like, what? Rest your character with a bonus. Oh, does it count as a rest and not a recreation as well? Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. So it works as, like, both in a way? If so, that'd be great, actually. I should mess with that next time I get it. Do not recreation them normally if you've unlocked the trainer recreation. Perfect. Oh my god. I think recreated them normally at least once. I don't recreation a lot, actually. I don't know if you've been doing that a lot. I guess it depends on what their mood is. If their mood is bad, obviously recreate. Or if it's normal, maybe recreate. If it's good, it probably is worth it. I noticed today, like, I clicked on it and I was like, oh, it actually has, like, the difference between, like, good, great, and normal and all that. And I was like, I didn't read it. I just noticed that it had it. And I assume that the great bonus is actually better than the good bonus, but this is my experience. It counted as reckoning twice, and even the stats. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I don't have enough. How many cards do you have? Do you have all SSRs? I don't know. I guess it's obviously, yeah. If you're going for like deep stats, it probably is just better to not do the trainer ones. I just kind of like as they're a little goofy. Like I'm not over here pulling double S Bakshins. No way do I have all double S? I expect it. Okay. I didn't know for a fact, because I know you said you did 3 of them. But, like, yeah, you need 5 double S cards, and preferably 5 in different fields, right? So it'd be a little bit hard. Why is my auto taking me out of date? Oh my god, look at you! Are you guys going shopping for her dress together? For her Uma wear? Here, while we're talking, I want to actually just... My muscle memory is important, and I want to be able to muscle memory this, which should be able to beat Stand A. Actually don't know for Saber. I'm going to do Stand A and Crouch A. Why not? It should be able to beat... Jumping, because it should just clip them out of the air for jumping. Should be all like the basic options. Yeah, do something like that. Oh, and then put them out of like Always Moon. There we go. Then go here. I think I did it too fast. I think I whiffed the 5A and then they jumped during it, I think. Took me to the race course like in the first 10 minutes of knowing me. Oh, that's cool! Oh, so that's... Wait, did you 3-star her without ever actually, like, doing a career with her yet? You're gonna listen to 3 things at once, gonna bring back... Yeah, good idea, Harmonica. Enjoy your Uma. Good luck. Always forget how much I love The Sims 3 build by until like boot up the game again. What is build by? Is it the idea of oh, my guess from the name would be like you can buy everything in advance, and so when you hit like start scenario, it just like sets everything up or something. Audio only. This really just seemed like an Uma stream. I mean, there's not really much going on right now. I'm just like doing Oki practice. Should not be. I need to, which yeah, that's probably the biggest thing is actually getting this dang Rekka Oki down. Honestly, the thing that I realized last time I played, I think it was online, I think it was locally last time I played where I realized this, but I need to not focus solely on Rekka Oki. Koma has a lot of different Oki options, and I was like, oh, I gotta do Rekka Oki now. And like, it should be just another tool in the toolkit, not my end-all be-all. But it's a really nice tool in the toolkit. It looks cool, but I'm realizing like it definitely has some flaws that like I can just do one of the other 6 different things he can do, because that's like Koma's big like benefit is that he just does 214A into Oki of choice. Build buy is the mode you go into to build and furnish a house. Oh. So wait, why do you love Sims 3 build buy until you boot up the game again? What's the issue with it? If there is an issue. What am I doing wrong here? I think you have to delay it just a little bit. Don't know if that was too long though. Ooh, don't like that. And that's the other thing as well, where if I want to catch, like I can do two ways to start out. But if I guess if I'm in the corner, there's no reason not to do two ways. It's fairly safe. If I'm in the mid-screen, though, the other thing I want to do... Actually, yeah. This seems more interesting of a thing I want to work with, actually. Something that people will do against Coma mid-screen, which they 100% can. It's really messed up. Can't believe they have options in this game. But Coma isn't that scary mid-screen. I feel like they can backdash a lot of Zoki. Oh, I guess that's the other thing too. If you're... Yeah, if you're expecting them to backdash, you can't do that because, yeah, it will whiff on the shield, so you have to do... And also that's the rough part as well, where Coma probably can't cross up if he does catch them backdashing. It's a little bit goofy, but there are other things you can do then. So like if you get a knockdown here, what is it? You get a knockdown. It just falls out. Oh, you just did like delay a little bit. Just how much I like it if I don't play TS3 for all. Oh, there you go. It's a go one. I read that as the other way around, where it's like you'll see people like talking about like, oh, it's because it's the idea of like me thinking about playing the game and then me actually playing the game. That meme template where it's like me thinking about playing the game. Oh man, I can't wait to play it, and then they're actually playing. It's like, man, this kind of stinks. I thought it was like that kind of reaction, but it's the opposite where it's like, man, maybe I should play this game, and then it's like you Ratatouille yourself. I made a lot of references. I don't know if all of them have been on stream. I've definitely been making a lot of references, at least IRL, to the Ratatouille, the dude eating the food, and he's like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. For sure that would have dropped if I was not in the corner. That's kind of messed up. I'm actually really surprised I crossed up. It's all just about like very What is the difference there? Am I catching them at like a slightly different part of their backdash? Because that is true. Everyone has different yeah, there it is. Everyone has different like they go into like a little tiny hop, right, when they're backdashing. So technically, if you catch them like mid backdash, they're gonna be higher up than if you catch them at the very end of the backdash. And like, yeah, delaying, like anything I delay in that magic series could be a difference maker as well. I kind of messed up the, there we go. The DC. No! I don't know what my play was there. Good throw. Arguably not great. I burned a lot of moon for that, but that was actually kind of cheeky. I kind of like that. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, I thought it was gonna be just a DP. Ooh. I like the convert as well since they were in Drive, or since they were in Heat. They were trying to chase me with their DPs earlier, so it feels kind of good to like get him back for it. Cause like that's a really like solid thing to do is like if you DP, a lot of people will like air tech and then you can just go and grab their air tech kind of. Felt nice. So there's a mode called Create a Style. It's nice to be like, oh, I like this wallpaper style, but the color's right. Oh, cool. Ooh, okay. I see their shield style. I didn't know what to do there, honestly. I think I'm in checkmate if they. I guess I just shield there actually. It's not actually the move I want to do. I think this goes. It might. Minimum damage. Minimum damage. I like that, Dolly. The idea of like the creative style. It sounds like in like this game or in like some other like basically any game has like that little thing where it's just like you can change just a little bit about it if it's close to what you want but not exactly what you want. I'll do this because it gives me full moon then, and it also just helps with the corner carry. Ooh, I like that. I actually didn't think I was going to get the 3-bar. I think I only got the 3-bar because I was in moon. And you get a little bit of moon. Ooh. I had armor for when they clipped me there. Felt really goofy. Sims 4, I normally end up having to settle with a swatch where the color is operating the entire room. Oh, like it's one of those things where it's like they had so many options in Sims 3, but Sims 4 didn't like navigate a lot of those options over, kind of. So it doesn't feel like as it feels more restrictive in Sims 4. I think you said this before, like, if someone were to just, like, pick up The Sims, would you recommend Sims 3 then? Like, just one of those, like, quality of life things? That throw works. No! They were so far away, I was like thinking like maybe they're not gonna do it now. I was like, our distance is so far apart, but yeah, they could just throw after the shield still. Actually, I was gonna ignore him that time. I don't know if that would have worked actually. I never thought about like what the timing to get like the armor startup there is if you're doing it on OP in that specific situation. Oh, the spacing wasn't right. I think I have to use meter to not. No. What? Oh, that's not how that works. Oh, he didn't air shield, that's why. I'm not dead here. Restrictive. You only have the basic switches you're given. Swatches you're given. I don't think colors have to be modded in. Makes sense, makes sense. He's gonna be looking for Well that, oh it did cross. No, I'm glad I did that, okay. Layer 2. Layer 3. Very clown shoes from I think both of us. Oh god, oh god, oh god. My time was so off. Sure, I'll take that. Whatever, that's not what I meant to do, but. Bam, 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 bam. I feel like they're giving up a lot of like pressure. I'm dead, nice. Shoot. I feel like they need to mess with I lost that. I don't think I can give advice technically, but it feels like their pressure strings. I'm not actually threatened by them. Like that as well. I guess I got a knockdown, but oh, nice shield. Didn't even shield it. Or like, yeah, that's actually a decent. What do you mean that lost? No, I was trying to like cancel. I missed my jump opportunity. We'll try to just go for a Oki loop here. Okay, so you can't air backdash that. I think you can jump. I'm a little bit scared for this stuff. I should have done the thing that I was talking about earlier where you just do, ah! Take it. We'll take it. Those are some of the Sims characteristics. Does a Sim have a masculine or feminine frame? Can they breastfeed and or get pregnant? Can they use the toilet standing or sitting? Is that in Sims 4 or Sims 3? Oh, in Sims 4 you can do that. But you can't do that in Sims 3, but there is a lot of other issues that sound like that. It's gonna drop. What do you mean she's what? What do you mean that's plus on whip? Oh, it ends with an overhead? Right, it ends with an overhead. I actually should know that. Sure. Usually we're just slamming each other right now. I feel like their Oki pressure isn't scary, but I'm getting hit by it because I'm just like, they're not doing real Oki, and then I don't respect their not real Oki, and then I get hit by it, and it's like, oh shit. I'm just getting like meatied I'm just getting meatied from like far away, and I'm not expected to actually like have to just block it. Sims use an open world, color wheel, alternate patterns. Sims in the world form actual relationships with each other. You can observe. Drama happens regardless if you instigate it. Does Sims 4 not have an open world? Is Sims 4 the one where like you always are in like a house in a like neighborhood and you have to like get the expansions to like do other things? I'm gonna do that into this. Good job. Oh shoot! I saw them doing a thing. I didn't even like register that they were doing like an anti-air, and so I just dive kicked into the anti-air. Do they know? No. Oh my god, that does so much damage raw. What is this? Make it work. I just got caught not blocking. Like a split second. I gotta watch out for... I might have been able to keep it actually. I knew that combo wasn't gonna work because I think it was too scaled, so I just kind of like a little bit bet on them, just like. Oh, they actually did press. I kind of bet on them like doing yeah, the air tech. So that actually worked. There it is. Okay. Oh shoot. This looks like if I DP correctly. I don't have to. I'm scared of the plants still, but it looks like if I DP correctly, I'm not actually that in a bad spot with the plants. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Where like I think school and like a bunch of other things is like actually segment down to the DLCs you have to buy. Really unfortunate. I think they made like the base game free or really close to being free to like big air quotes compensate for that, but what same side? Oh, what? That had to be like a frame or two off from actually being like a real throw. I felt the delay. Does that no, it's too far away. I like what they're doing where they're just creating space. It's scary for me. Okay. That is another thing that I realized the other day though, was that I don't like food. I like that from me. I was like, I have a life lead. They have to come to me technically. That kills. Nice. All right. Oh fuck. That was terrifying. I was in the driver's seat for like actually all of that, but it did not feel like it. Oh, what? They jumped over me. Because it wasn't an IAD, I think. Because they're really high up, I think I can just do, yeah, just that. What am I gonna jump? No, I think that was actually a checkmate for me. Yeah, because doing the overhead is a scary option. I shouldn't actually do that if that much. I'm not gonna fuzzy fly. What do you mean the Sims don't form real relationships before? Isn't that like the entire board of The Sims? Why would they do that? That felt decent though. Feels like I just need to learn what they do and also just not get opened up as much, but generally speaking, feels doable. There's a Joe. Happy Monday, welcome in. Oh, that's a cool combo. I haven't seen that one before. I can just 2B on their re-jump situations there if they don't have anything out. Take that. I thought that was going away when they got hit. Oh, I should have gone for B1. I don't know if that would have worked actually if I did B into EX. That's a really risky move though. I should not do that no matter what. Oh, what, real? Real? Oh shoot! I didn't realize it hurts my hurt box that far. Ah. Okay, cool. Take it. Nice. Oh, I was gonna just stomp again. Which actually, that's not as bad. Doing A stomp and A stomp's not bad. What? Since they're also moon, there's like no reason for me not to just like be very cautious. So I think they feels like people usually have better moon skills than Oma, except for like one or two, but I feel like his are really exploited. But I don't know if Hisui Kohaku is the same way. I know Hisui has the which is probably a really strong one, but outside of that, I don't know if they have anything that's like insanely crazy. Oh my god, what? I mean, yeah, that's what Kohaku does, I guess. Woo! Yeah, they got that as well. Cheeky little thing. Cancel. Or did I just mess it up? In Sims 3, if a married sim cheats on their spouse, they'll either break up or be on bad terms for a while. Just where the married sim asks if you should date another sim, they just don't hit any real conflict. Oh, okay. So it's the idea of like, some people might want the Sims game where they control the Sims, and some people want the Sims game where the Sims are their own like people that can actually like do their own interactions. And it sounds like the Sims 4 went in the way of like, we don't want any players to feel bad about the decisions that have been made, right? Whereas like Sims 3 is just like, sometimes out of your control. It feels like that'd be an interesting like thing where you could like flip a switch to like make it so the sim is like can act on their own and make their own mistakes versus like, oh, make it so like I don't want any mistakes in it. No! Oh, he gets so much from that. I'm dead. Yeah, doing the shield there was very ballsy. That's where I can win. Okay. Hold on, I have another idea actually. Also, that's really funny. What's up, Sia? Happy Monday, welcome in. Nice to meet ya. It is a very neat game. It's got a very nice art style. If you like fighting games, and it's probably on sale right now too. This is the summer sale. All the DLC is free because it's funded by gacha money. It's one of those things where you don't have a lot to lose, honestly. I'm dead. If they burn the EX, yeah, that should kill. Let's do it. Probably shouldn't have waited this long to do it, but... don't know if that would have been meaty. I wonder if I should have let that rock. I've definitely been trying to go for the fake overhead into the throw, I think, way too much here. I would say I do like mashing 2B on their pressure there. It does feel nice. No. I'm not dead. No, I'm dead. Yeah, it might have been a little bit too obvious. Honestly, what I could have done, what I thought about doing, I was like, I should heat here. Terrible idea to heat on wake up, but actually, what I should have done, which would have worked actually, because it would have caught their backdash, was doing don't think like this, Ace. It's the worst thing to think about. But like, you could have done super, and that actually would have caught their backdash and got it. But no, yeah, see, if you like fighting games inherently, and you want a game that looks nice, plays really nice, personally, like, this is a really good one. Especially if you're already a fan of like the franchise. I'll be real, I don't actually know that much about any of the Type Moon properties. I just know Melty Blood and Melty Blood type Lumina. Where's that one? I wonder what they have that's like a guarantee, like, oh, I can just hit a button here. Why is it, what do you mean the cake doesn't go away on hit? That's so messed up! How come orbs go away on hit now? Why does the cake go away on hit? No, what do you mean that she acts as a she acts as a buffer? She has a push box. It should go like half. Maybe that was half screen. It looked like it. I got push blocked out though. Man. Also, looks like they're pushing on that now. I wonder if they know they're between the A and the B one. If they're like cracked or not. Why do they stay? That feels really messed up for this actually, because Coma is fully like air grounded combos, right? But like if those stay on hit, Coma just can't combo normally. Oh, I don't like that. I gotta do this because I want to stay alive. Stop, let me hit you. I got punished on landing. Please help, I'm a poor Coma boy. I guess in that situation, I could have arguably just moon charged just to get the because yeah, I had no moon at all. That would have probably been a large issue. Yeah, instead like spending the time moon charging when they're like at that distance, because then with moon charge I have my explosive get in options of 6BC and J6BC, and since I didn't have either of those, I was just like floundering around trying to like catch them when Coma does not really have catch tools like that a lot of the time. Outside of 6PC and J6BC, I think. The only other thing is, oh, that's not a good connection, I don't think. I think the Kohaku here. I think there might. Are they? The worst part is, I wish they didn't do that. They could, because you can just punish B follow up. You can't expect to like not do B follow up unpunished in this environment. Oh my god, this is awful. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I think this actually is like the worst bit of delay frame rollback lag, whatever you want to call it, that I've actually ever seen. At least it's consistent. I find it really funny to get like hit with this. Hit with the run up 2A and 900 millisecond rollback. Oh my god. I wonder if that might be what it is, if like the Kohaku's on Wi-Fi. But even then, I don't think like this is advanced Wi-Fi if that's the case. Because I know that's the issue with Smash Ultimate, is that most people are probably not plugged into Ethernet because you need like an adapter for the Switch. But oh. Shoutouts to the maids player, the duo player right now, because like this is insane. Oh my god. It really, if there's one thing you can see from this, it's look at the sprite work though. Like look at that Kohaku up there, just gingerly tossing out her little Molotov cocktails and everything like that. And look, you see the smear frames. Oh my god, I actually never noticed that before. When Kohaku was dismounting the broom, there's like a frame of her just with like the dopiest little smile like that on her face. That was actually really adorable. She does a little twirl off it. Like at least we get to appreciate art here. Fighting games, not really, but we get to appreciate art at this moment. Okay. We might need to restart the thing. They have a 4-bar connection to me, actually. Okay, hold on. Let's try. Maybe it was just between them for some reason, which doesn't make sense because they apparently have a small connection with me. They have a really good connection with me, goddamn. And I had a really good connection with the maids. I wonder if it was just like the network somehow. We'll see how this works out. This is like the best connection I've ever seen, so we'll see. Whoa. Can they not? I wonder. Like, I wonder if they're stuck with, I will kill the lobby, because I wonder if they, like, somehow got into an issue where they were not actually able to, what's the word? Accept, right? Because they were, like, jumping back and forth, right? So, like, maybe, like, their thing ended up getting, like, soft locked or something. Maybe. Oh, that works. I'll say it was raining here a little bit ago. I don't know if it still is. If it is, it's not hard because I can't hear it when I take off my in-ear headbuds that I'm definitely wearing, and not anything larger than that. Uh-oh. Okay, hold the phone. Hold on. All right, this Kohaku player. I wonder if it's their hardware. I don't think I can do this. I'm so sorry, Kohaku. I don't know how you have a 4-bar 33 millisecond connection with me, but it looks like this. For my, I don't know how the maids player did that. I cannot, for my own sanity, do that even for like a second. Like if I'm forced to actually play that, I'm just gonna hands off the controller. I'm just gonna talk about Umelty instead. Man, that stinks too. I wanted to play them. I don't know what. The only if the connection was that good between us, the only thing I can think about is like if they're playing on like a laptop or like an actual like potato kind of thing, right? Since the connection was good, but presumably the hardware is bad. That's the only thing I can think of. Here's a Nugiashi. And Monday, welcome in. Alright. There it is. We say this is the best multiplayer game. That is a matter of opinion, Seiya. Or Seiya or Sia? I said Sia earlier. It's a matter of opinion, honestly. Because both of them are really good. Either? Perfect. I will probably end up using both, depending on my mood then. But it's definitely a matter of opinion. Which, like... Keep in mind, typically when people say Melty Blood, they're thinking of one of two specific ones. They're thinking of either Melty Blood Type Lumina, which is this one, or Melty Blood Actress Again Current Code, which is the one right before this one. If you're hardcore, some person might say like, oh, Melty Blood Cadenza, but we don't talk about them. That's not important right now. The only real ones that people still play at an active level a lot, that like you can easily get are Current Code and Type Lumina. And they both do things good in their own ways, and it really just depends on what you're looking for, right? The other thing is they're distinct enough. It's not like a situation of, like in the old days, you'd have like, oh, Guilty Gear Xrd to Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, or you'd have like Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 4 Ultimate Edition. It's a lot more like Street Fighter, or it's a lot more like Guilty Gear Xrd to Guilty Gear Strive, or like Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 6, like jumping even like an entire Street Fighter there. But like they play so inherently different that it's hard to compare them. A big part of that also is just the resolution that they're in. Melty Blood Type Lumina is a 16:9 game because it's a newer game. So the game is just a lot more, like it can be a lot more grounded. Even though Melty Blood is like the Air Footsie's game, just the space you're given inherently up top, you're not given as much headroom, so you're not thinking about that as much. And just the way the characters play is very different. The other thing is, like, if you look at the cast, right? In Current Code, there are, I want to say, I think it's 32 characters times 3 moon skills, 3 moon styles, so 96 characters total. So there's a lot. No! This is the Kohaku player again. Maybe the connection is better. And Type Lumina has, I think 25 characters. I'd have to do the math. I think it might be 22, 24, something like that. Who's Melty? What's up, Rocket? Welcome on in. This Miyako player's internet, their computer is Melty. That's the answer. City, I'm sorry. I'm not. City. But like if we go into here, you can see that there is 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There are 22 characters in the game. So difference in characters, and also this game has more Fate Grand Order characters. So Ushu Akamaru, MASH, and Count of Monte Cristo are all from Fate Grand Order. Also Saber, I forgot about her. She's just from Fate inherently. And no, Cindy, I'm sorry. How do I quick message? There has to be one that's like. I'm so sorry, Cindy. I cannot do. Can you? I think you can just kick someone. Cindy, this is nothing against you. This is against your computer. I'm so sorry. But there is, what's the word? But there's 22 characters versus like 36 characters, 32 times 3, so 96 characters technically. But I know. I feel bad. They did nothing wrong. They seem like again, they're just a person on the screen. They just want to get games in. Like there's nothing inherently wrong with that. And they are friend, but at the same time, friend, you got to work on your stuff. You got to work on your hardware. Like I can do some lag. I grew up, air quotes. I was forged in the Exerd delay mines, but like, there's a limit. Melty is the journey we made along the way, a little bit. But no, Rocket, this is the you can think of this as the Fate fighting game. Not really. That actually is very insulting, probably, to people that care a lot more about the franchises than I do. But at its simple, this is the Type Moon fighting game. Is the better way to put it. Not saying the Fate fighting game is definitely not correct, but it's a Type Moon fighting game. It's very fun. But yeah, the differences are like this being a 16:9 game gives you a start check out at 3 delay. Honestly, I can do probably up to 5 delay. It's been a bit since I've like played in bad delay, like bad enough that I'm like, oh, I can play in this, but I'll take note of this. Like usually the game is either really, really good or it's really, really bad, and I've never like noticed. Which again, that's good. That means rollback netcode is working. No, I didn't mean to disband the room. Oh shoot. Go over here. There we go. I want to go to training mode to explain some things differently as well. But like, yeah, the characters are in the game that are different, as well as like, because there are different moon styles in current code. Like Roa has 3 distinct moon styles in current code, the old version of the game, where like Sea Moon is a top 2 character that's like putting down mines and like just controlling space and just being an absolute menace. Half Moon is like the current version that you see in Type Lumina is actually based more on Half Moon, where it's a little more rushdown. And he's got some cool, like, hedgehog moves, is what I call them. And then Full Moon, I don't know what Full Moon does. Does something, probably, I don't know. Or like Aoko, who's also in this game. Her Crescent Moon is very, like, technical. It's using a lot of, like, negative edging, which, if you don't know fighting game terms, negative edging is holding down a button while doing other motion inputs or doing other buttons. Whereas Full Moon is, like, the go-to, like, oh, you want to play, you're just starting current code, you should go play Full Moon Aoko. I know. I play Full Moon Aoko. And it's just very simple to just like, I hit the man, I do the BC air throw, and then I set orb, right? In current code, yeah, for not all of them probably. There are probably some that don't have a lot of differences, or there are some that are like, if you're playing this character, you're playing this moon, right? But yeah, in current code, like, depending on the moon you're playing, like, they could play very differently. In this game, there's no moon system. You just pick the character you want, and you just play it, right? In my case, I pick Coma because I like fast grapplers, is the archetype I call it. Soul Bad Guy was like my dude, so Coma was like the second character I ever really like got into because he was fascinated command grab. He doesn't get as big of a reward off his command grab damage-wise. His command grab actually does less damage than a normal grab, but he gets really good like Oki off it, so, you know, trading or whatever. Yeah, current code has a lot of different things about it compared to Type Lumina. The biggest thing is probably if you're playing Type Lumina versus current code, and this was a lot more derisive early on in the game's life cycle, was the mechanic of shield. Because in current code, I would argue that shield doesn't really matter a lot, especially like not starting out. But in this game, shield, especially at its earlier point in life, was like you make or break by like how you use shield. Nowadays, not as much. By the way, I forgot to say this. Sorry, I got stuck on a tangent. What's up, Blue M Shin? Happy Monday. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Mash too much. My fingers do stuff I don't want them to do. That is an issue with any fighting game, honestly. Have you been like playing fighting games for a while, or are you just like starting out, or what's your comfort level? Because I think it's one of those things where, especially early on in a fighting game, you will definitely like just do stuff, right? And especially like if you're not like working towards, if you're not like training a lot, like yeah, you're just gonna like default to just like mashing stuff and like doing things incorrectly. A big hurdle, some might say, to learning fighting games is that it does take a little bit of time to like, you need to go into training mode. You just have to like play a little bit, right? Like training mode will help you like get it so like, oh, when I get the hit, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Like at this point, they're probably not thinking. They're just like, okay, now I'm just gonna hit the buttons. I thought the second one would be in range because they were up in the air. Like at this point, like I'm not really thinking what I'm doing at this point. Like I've done that combo so often that I can like think about other things during the combo, and that's all because I've like Because I play this game so much, there's a certain point in like any game really where you can just like let your brain kind of like think in the background while your hands do all the motion, right? Like building up muscle memory and such. That's why I'm at like the point where I can like, you know, talk while also playing the game, sort of. Efro hits you with the big JC and you explode. Does he have like a big JC? I don't remember anything about Efro, actually. Sure. How's the community competition? It is an anime fighting game. That's been out for like a while. I need to like, I'm not doing anything DP safe. So like a lot of the stuff is on Discord. In this case, the Discord in question is Panic Shield Anonymous. Oh, I thought they were going to TP again. No! That's technically still the same as current code, depending on the character. If you're in Blood Moon, you shield something. That happens. Whoops. I'm so bad. I wasn't actually like baiting their DP or anything, except for when I was. But like I got hit so many times before I was like, you know, I should probably start baiting this. Absolutely goofy. But yeah, the community competition is very. I think there's still like an active community in here. I've been told. I don't know if they're doing it this week. I don't think they are. But typically there's a Monday Night Mash Fest, I think is what it's called. You can always find like community events for it. It's still done at a few like majors, at least not, it's sometimes not as main game as a side game, right? But it's definitely like one of those games that will have a community for quite a while. Plus, technically, we got an update last year. If patterns emerge, we might get one this year. Oh, I did the wrong. I'm gonna do this into EX Ender. I shouldn't do EX Ender there, actually. I don't need to. I don't need to do EX Ender there either. What? Oh! This is the Coma special. There it is. So that's what Coma can do. Coma has 2-2C, which just makes him armor installed. And so unless they do something to break the armor, he can just take that DP on the chin. Which I've not been doing as much as I should recently, because I've been going for auto OP setups. But this feels like something Adara would want to do that. This matchup, generally speaking, like, is really good for armor install. He used to play Street Fighter 4 in Skullgirls, so that was like 7 years ago. Ah, gotcha. I'll say this is... I hesitate to call this like Skullgirls by a lot. Or Street Fighter 4. Like, those are very different games. This is what would be like in the Air Dasher category, definitely. But if you have like knowledge of a fighting game, your skills typically transfer really well. Oh shoot. Like Wake Up DP goes to basically every single game. Ooh. There it is. When it becomes muscle memory, you get the focus on adapting stuff. Yes! Yes, exactly that, Sia. Where it's like, that's what you kind of have to do, like, to play a fighting game, is to A, go into the lab, or go and just, like, play a lot of games, so you can be calm, right? There's a fantastic, this is gonna sound so weird, but there's a game we played on stream a while ago. It was called Idol Manager. And the idea of the game is, like, you are the manager of a bunch of idols, and, like, you send them to do, like, idol work, and then you do concerts and all this great stuff. But there was an event in that game that I unironically think was written so well, and it's the idea of you had an idol, just it picks a random idol that you own, and it's like they talk to the trainer, which is like the person who does, like, you know, the dance trainer effectively, And the idol has a little pre-scripted thing where she's like, trainer, I don't know about this dance. Like, what if we get up on stage and everyone like makes fun of us? Like, what if we fail? And the trainer says something that I think is extremely relevant to fighting games, which is you're practicing specifically so you don't have to think about failing. You're practicing to get this in your muscle memory so that, oh, I don't know if I can do this speech while... What? What was that? But it was such a good speech about like the reason why we practice is so that like even when our mind is racing during the concert, our body knows what to do. Like it just puts it in muscle memory. What happens if you practice fail though? Don't do that. That's like saying like I want to diet, but what if I eat like 10 pizzas? Don't do that. Unless you have a pizza diet. I don't know what diets are like in store nowadays. But yeah, the brunt of that like idol excursion that I went on just now was if you feel like you fumble your stuff, you just have to practice it. But not playing fighting game for 7-ish years at all is maybe shaking hand mash monster. You need to chill. Exactly. That's why like find a game you like, find a game you're interested in. You don't have to play against people. Like I played a lot of Guilty Gear plus R before it got rollback. I would just go in there, and also this is just arguably the type of person I am, or the type of people that some might be, where it's like you can just go into a fighting game, go into like training mode, and just like learn to do an EMP. I did that with plus R because there's a character in there, the main character, Soul Bad Guy, who has a very fun, very arguably difficult combo called Sidewinder Loops. And so it was just really fun to be able to like do those. They were just a really satisfying combo to do. And I learned how to do that because I was just like, whenever I was bored with my main game, I would just go in, I would boot that up, and I would just do Sidewinder Loops. And then when it got rollback, I was okay. I was pretty decent at the game locally because I was like, I can do Sidewinder Loops on like anyone that isn't like a lightweight character. So if someone was playing like May or Bike, and I was like, this is the worst thing in the world. But against like all the Testaments, oh my god, it's so easy to do Sidewinder Loops on Testament because plus R has character specific combos. Old Guilty Gear had character specific stuff, which is really cool, but at the same time, little bit glad that is not as much of a thing anymore. However, at the same time, it's really cool when it is a thing. There's always that I do miss Guilty Gear a lot because I think they had a lot of like goofy stuff, but damn, it felt good. Also, yeah, what Dolly said, if you want to fail, has failed successfully. Never be able to talk like that while playing. You don't know. With enough time and practice, and if you arguably don't care about results as much as you probably should. No. There we go. You have to delay the input there, and I always don't delay it enough. Got it. Would you say you're on autoplay? Yeah, a little bit. There's a little bit of me being on autopilot, especially when I'm like talking. I think my autopilot's really good. I think that's a really big part of it. It's not that good because that's not how that works, but also good is also questionable, but like it's solid, right? But like that's at least how I play games as well. A lot of times is that I find a really good like way to autopilot a character. And that's kind of like one of my flaws, honestly, is that sometimes I autopilot when I definitely should not be autopiloting. Exert was really good and also very bad for that. Because like you can do some really crazy stuff with Layer 1 Soul or Autopilot Soul. But some people are really good at exploiting that, and then you're just like, I don't know how to play the game anymore. Oh, Wisteria, that's a really good point too. Because the autopilot itself is not inherently a bad thing. Like I said, like doing a combo should be autopilot, right? And also, like, certain, like, Oki setups are arguably autopilot, because it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna do the Oki setup. There's nothing for me to really think about. Like when I say autopilot, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think I overuse it. That's the bad thing. Right? But yeah, there's definitely, like, autopiloting should be a part of the game. That's, like, when you can, like, not worry about the game a little bit, right? That's what I was talking about with, like, the, not stressing yourself out, is, like, being able to go onto autopilot and just be like, this is kind of nice. You know, take a sip of tea while your DX Super is going through that kind of stuff. Oh god! Oh wow, I'm safe. I legit thought that I was gonna be recovered from the Rekka and I could clip for that. Oh my god! I'm definitely not baiting. I'm not baiting heat like at all today. I don't think I ever do. Sometimes when I'm bored, I just pick a random character who looks cool and learn some of the routes. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I did in Plus R. Mostly, it wasn't like a random character; it was a character I knew. But it was just like that's Soul in a different game. He's got different combos, and it's just like sometimes it's just cool to like learn a route. If it's a game you play too, like picking a random character and learning the routes, it can be good to just like know how that character works inherently too. It just gets you, it gets your like fingers able to do things. It gets you confidence in your fingers, right? Whether it's on your character or different characters, being able to like feel comfortable holding a controller or using a fight stick is just really nice. Is Alco still in the is Alco still the beginner character pick up in Lumina like an NBA? No, definitely not. Alco, because F Alco was the beginner character in NBA, but this Alco is a lot more like C Alco. And I don't know what the tier list looks like with C Alco in current code. Wisteria, you're a current code person. Is C Alco like C Alco is the more technical of the Alcos, right? And is she also, like, decent in AA? That part's not really important. But the idea is that, no, she's not the beginner character, unfortunately. She's a lot more of the, technical character now. Oh, whoa! I don't know what's going on there, but it's cool. Oh, I could have shielded it! I forgot you can't just block that! I've been playing this game for how many years? Also, I'm so used to people in my local scene, whenever you PDP, they'll use like 2C, and it's such an easy catch. But if people DP after the beat thing, then it's like, oh, I can't challenge that. DP that. I was in armor. They might not know. Yeah, if Alco's with Shoko, C Alco is the technical. So yeah, exactly. Where like Alco in Lumina is a lot more like C Alco, where it's a lot more technical. I was a bit slow with my air to air. Hold on. Okay, that works. Do that. I also really like the I don't think I can explain this while playing because I think it's a little bit in depth, but I really like the game systems, the way that the moon drive, which is under the character's portraits, and the magic circuit, which is the meter at the bottom of the screen, the way they interact is really nice. Where in short, using one will give you the other. So you get like a water cycle like moment going on. Oh no, I messed up. Really trying to make a sim with the traits evil and unlucky. Are you trying to make a Doofenshmirtz? I'm trying to think like Like, evil and unlucky just sounds like a boy failure villain, right? Or girl failure villain, depending. But it makes me think like Doofenshmirtz or like Gru a little bit. Like, it's like, I'm so evil! And then they just trip over rock. Opinion on Strive? No, I'm not a fan. It's not for me, is the best way to put it, Sia. I like Exerd. I like Plus R. I like Exerd arguably more than Plus R. It's also Exerd was like my first fighting game that I like really got into. So I have a lot of bias for it as well. I think Strive is a fine game. It's just, again, it's just not for me. Also, I agree. Raito does a really good job with music, whether it's this game or the old game. Even though I think, ironically, this is the old game music. I'm pretty sure this is End of 1,000 Years? That's what I have my track usually set to. I guess arguably I could have done 2C as my story there, but... That's the Melty Blood. That's the name of that super. I think it'd be pretty funny. Barring old age, unlucky Sims can't really die. Grimmer just lasts them and brings them back. Oh, what? Oh, like the slipping on a rock thing that I was talking about specifically. Malted blood? No, Melty blood. That's the name of that super. That's her EX. Her nope, it's not called EX. That's the name of her arc drive. That's the word. Arc drive is the 3-bar super. Last arc is the blood heat super, or the 4-bar super. Melted sandwich. Actually, that's a grilled cheese. This, if it has, no wait, no, what is it? It's the Melty blood is only when it's bread and blood, nothing else. If there's anything outside of bread and blood, it's a bloody. No, wait. No, okay, hold on. I can't do this joke while playing the game. It's a grilled blood if it's just sandwich and bread. It's a melty blood if it's more than just sandwich and blood, or whatever the hell. Someone knows what joke I'm trying to make. The difference between a grilled cheese and a melt, right? A grilled cheese only has cheese, a melt has cheese and anything else. So like if you have tomatoes on that grilled cheese, that's a melt. But I can't think of how to do that with blood and also while playing the game. That's that armor, baby. They realized too. I saw what they tried to do though. They tried to cancel into the EX, which actually would have broken the armor, but they did it way too late. Oh, I guess part of the issue is that I think the hitbox actually on that ends a lot sooner than I thought. There you go. I think it's bias per se. Usually the reason why a game was first used stuck with you is because you thought it was really good. That's true. You could argue that's still bias in a way. Because it's just you favor that game more because it sticks with me more. And that is arguably a form of bias, but yeah. Language is what you make it. I don't know what the word for that is, but you know what I mean. I never played other fights before CC, but there was a reason that game grabbed me and got me to play fighters competitively. Exactly. That's exactly what Exer was for me. Ooh, I like that moon drive in order to like stabilize and complete the combo. They didn't complete the combo. I'm really going to DP there. Dang it! There's my weakness. I'm not baiting heat at all. What? What? I actually did not know that had a blind spot. I thought I was what? I'm actually really surprised at that. I thought I was gonna have to shield that. You shouldn't be rocking your supers just out in neutral as a big part rocket. That's actually not a bad super at all, but like that's definitely not the right place to use it. But also like I legit am surprised that did not work. Not that it didn't work. Like it wasn't gonna work anyway because I wasn't doing anything in the air and I was gonna shield it. But like, ooh, I'm gonna do it again though. Very fair. I should have counter moved. That's a safe jump if I do it correctly. And I did. Why are you not in the corner? Thank you, that's better. Fine. Also, apologies, that was a very oncoming scream of me. Then I got this. That's messed up. That was supposed to be DP. They crossed up, so I got 2B instead. That's not right. That's not right. I don't deserve that win, but I'll take it. God damn, that 2B was insane. When looking into Under 9, from my uneducated perspective, it seems similar to this. It has the same dev, Sia. It has the same dev, so a very similar art style. Gameplay-wise, very different, though. I say that as Under 9 is like arguably my second game right now. Yeah, it's an OS, obviously. I either get DP or they cross up and I get 2B, obviously. It's not bad advice. No, but gameplay-wise, very, very different. I think I get... Okay. It was a strong starter, so I figured I got everything from that. This has, like, even though it's not as air-oriented as current code is, this still has things you do in the air. And, like, as someone who plays Coma, you don't see it a lot from me, but you can do a lot of stuff in the air. Under Night, extremely grounded game in comparison. Most characters don't have a double jump necessarily. They can jump and then they can do like a little dash. But not at all double jump, not at all the same movement options in general. That's not gonna kill me. I had a lot of health, I can gamble it. Very good game, don't get me wrong. But just, it is very different. Also really good. It's technically newer than Type Lumina, if that's what you're looking for as well. Similar community, where I think the majority of it's on Discord, but being a newer one, I think you probably... Actually, no, I think the ranked in that one is a lot more alive. In fairness as well, I don't actually know what the ranked actually looks like here. I'm not usually a ranked player, I usually just play locally, or like on lobbies every so often, like today. But I know for a fact the uni ranked is fairly alive. And I know they have something called Danison as well, which is like their own like special boy version of ranked that they do via Discord. But very good game. Me personally, I play Surugi in that game because again, he's a dude who has like armor shenanigans and he's got a command grab. Even though I don't like how his command grab works, even though it's objectively really good in Uni. It's just, I want to use it, but like it only works on very specific things or people that are asleep, and like the people I'm playing against are too good. They're not asleep. So I gotta use it in very specific situations. I can't just like jam it out like a normal command grab. A little bit messed up. I guess there's a very good reason why they could never make animations with 70 frames in NBA in today's day and age. I think there's a lot of I think the frames in this game are actually fairly equal in current code. We were able to like see a few of them earlier, Glue, because there was a bit of a laggy opponent earlier, and so we were watching it all the frame glory. I always forget how far that goes. I always forget there's a second one, so I never think to like chase it. But I agree with that. Skullgirls is definitely very insane when it comes to the polish of the characters. This game is more based on aerial movement? Yes. There's a lot more to do with like air dashing, a lot more air movements. It's not necessarily they're not like at all similar. They're actually. Ah! I was facing the wrong way. I had to like double jump to be able to turn around. I don't know if that was like a checkmate or not. It was a mouse. Fucking Monday was on him. Like there's definitely some similar the way that like you actually play the game, arguably, like the buttons, it's A, B, C, shield in both cases. Like at a basic level, like if you're someone that's completely fresh to fighting games, you could argue that they're very similar. Like the way you do combos is arguably pretty similar. Where it's like you do some buttons, you do a special move, you do some buttons, you end with another special move. Like, there's a lot of similarities there, but I think the overall feel of the games are different enough. TB? What is... I don't know if I want to know what that means. I don't know if I could have gotten a better combo there. Ah! Last fighting game I ever lose. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat? I imagine it's an older one as well. Ah! Why does she jumping around like a cat? There you go. I say also jumping around like a cat. I'll say yeah, because I imagine it's an older Mortal Kombat as well, because like I don't know if you're like Meowsum, but I see that Seiya kind of is this like Mortal Kombat, fighting aside, which I don't think I like the way it plays from anything I've seen either, and also just the way it looks and feels. But the biggest thing is just like the way it looks in like both the way that how jank it looks, but also just like the graphical content of what's in there is just a little bit too much for me. You know, I'm gonna start baiting Heat, and I'm gonna look so cool for it. Shoot. I baited Heat, but they were already in Heat, so they couldn't Heat. Shoot. I didn't bait it, technically. I OS, but whatever. KO13 is a really good one as well. As far as, like, stylization of it. Which you can argue, some people argue that they like the way that the new King of Fighters games look. I disagree. I think it is what you said earlier though with that one, Glue, where it's definitely for King of Fighters or something like that, where it's like it's a lot of work to make good looking sprites and not as much of a reward. And I think Melty Blood can do like Melty Blood or Uni can do that a little bit more because they don't have to make as many characters as King of Fighters does, right? Like Melty, like, and it's also like for type Lumina or not type for Uni, right? OS. It was so scaled because it was off of Shield Starter. I shouldn't do that. There you go. It's being a little goofy. Yeah, something with like King of Fighters like looks really good, but like because it has such a larger cast, it like yeah, the definite like payoff for that is a lot smaller. There we go. Also, what's a Mayu? Have Monday walk my nets. I like how nondescript you are with that. Because Mayu has seen me play both Melty Blood and Uni. And honestly, if Mayu said that she couldn't tell the difference between the two of them and was just saying the game where you punch people to just be sure, I'd believe it. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but then again, I'm very inexperienced in fighting games. That's also true. Like, it seems like that's like a very good like introduction to people who don't play a lot, arguably. And also people that are really into like gore. Again, don't know which version you were playing, but like some of the more recent ones, I see something in there and I'm like, it's not, like, actively not fun. Punching people consensually in a fighting game is fun. Or like in like a, or like at like consensually, generally speaking, yes. I was gonna say like, or boxing or something like that, but let's not punch people unless they give the okay. Hey, what's up, Lumina? Happy Monday. Welcome on in. Ah, I messed up. Oh, they got a little bit of a throw combo. Yeah, nice. I actually don't know if they're like minus or plus after that. I don't know. It was scary. I thought they were gonna like throw me in the air. I don't. There was a lot of stuff that was going on there. I should really try it out, but I don't go out, so... May, what you need to do then, if you want to punch people but you don't want to go out, service group, for everyone. Invest in Hatsune Miku fitness boxing. Fitness boxing featuring Hatsune Miku. You get fit, Miku gets to, like, sing at you. It's actually peak. I can't stress this enough. Plus, you get to learn how to punch. Why do you think I became such a better fighting pilot? Right hand by your chin, left hand in front. The combo. I ended up playing Tekken 7 with my older cousin. Oh, hey! I know a lot of people really enjoy Tekken. That's one that I personally can't get into for gameplay reasons, but I enjoy watching it with people. Because I know a lot of people who are like into Tekken, and like every time I go to like a major, I end up like almost all the time I end up like in one of my friends like the hotel room that you can like stay in, right? And we'll like put Tekken on the TV and we'll just be like chilling and watching it while like eating Wendy's or something. You might be saying like, Ace, why not go down to the venue and do it like live? But it's like, it's not the same. I don't like Tekken that much. Got here so I can punch people on that. Nice, Mayu! That works. Go play, like, Beat Saber is basically punching people with, like, swords. if you think about it. I guess the Monday, so I may not be the most chatty. Completely fine on you. I'll say if me smacking buttons and talking about games can help you, then I'll be happy. Matches are good though. Oh, I could have died. I wouldn't have died, but I would have taken a lot of damage. When I do the EXTP there, it makes me plus. Good throw. That'd be the option I want to do. I don't have Moon right now, so arguably, yeah, I want to get like one little bit of Moon. Yeah. Because that's something I realized in the match I played against the maids earlier, was like, I had no Moon, and I was like, I can't like do anything. So I need to like recognize those situations, do a little bit of charge, get a little bit of like a Moon up so I can like do something explosive I want to, and then do some other stuff. More comments turn from this. This is hilarious to I am not a doctor, but I can casually operate on insides to know what to search for. Yeah, I think that might be part of it, right? It's because it got a lot more hyper realistic in a way that's just like, I'm not sure if I enjoy this. Fighting games are super awesome. Both from just a technical standpoint, also just from a competitive standpoint, right? If you like fighting games, you know what you guys should try out if you like the competitive aspect of it? You guys should try Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Kind of unironically. Because a big part for me for the fighting games is I like the competitiveness of it. And Uma Musume Pretty Dirty, depending on... Pretty Derby, not Pretty Dirty. Depending on what, like, horse you're using. I think Die with Scarlet has a fantastic story, and it's all about, like, being competitive. I'm actually surprised that that actually was correctly. Have they done, Let me pay attention to this match. They're using heat as a wake-up tool, which is really good. Yeah, like that. Because I have to, like, actively, like, OS to beat it. And the way that I'm playing right now, I'm not doing that. I kind of want to see them do, Moon Drive more often. I don't think they have them. Yeah, like, I feel like during that entire block string, hitting Moondrive, just seeing what's going on might be a really good option for them. Because I'm trying to think, like, what options can they do to, like, take advantage of it? Because obviously Coma is a character, like a lot of grapplers, where they can just, like, dominate the game, and they can also just, like, lose the game. And so it can feel like, oh, I don't know what to do against Coma. Coma's just winning against me. So knowing what, like, defensive options you have is really important. And being able to, like, use Moondrive to, like, go into Moon, check your options, can be good. That's also decent, of course. And again, like, if you're in Moon, you get meter back so that you can beat again. Because, like, in this situation, right, they don't have any Moon, or they don't have any meter, so they can't really heat, which heat's been working out for them, so I kind of want them to keep heating. Just go up and chat real quick. Fighting game I want to try is Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Allison, Honestly, if you're playing it just for the Persona aspect, it's probably not that bad. In fact, it's arguably really good for the Persona aspect. Me personally, I played it. I think that thing was one of the worst fighting games I've ever played from an actual gameplay standpoint. It felt so bad for me, at least. But like, I feel like if you're playing it just for like the Persona fan service, I feel like it probably hits. But like, oh, it felt like I was playing through water. You know the famous all-out attack, big famous Persona mechanic? That thing felt terrible to do to me. It felt dog water. But if you get the chance to try it out, maybe you'll like it. Because I know a lot of people like it, but for me I was just like, ooh, this is actively not fun. Beat Saber is an actual workout for the body and mind. Exactly. It's like it's Hatsune Miku, except you use a sword and there's no Miku, Mayu. Like if I had VR, I'd be playing Beat Saber instead of Hatsune Miku too, honestly. I might be playing both because I don't know if Beat Saber has Hatsune Miku music, and honestly, part of the reason I bought Hatsune Miku, outside of the appeal of just like, oh, it's Hatsune Miku boxing, isn't that quirky, is that I actually like the music. That's true also. Like if you guys are interested in anything right now, everything's on the Steam sale. Spin responsibly though. Don't be that skeleton that turns 75% off into 0 hours played. I want to try P4A. I feel like Yosuke would be fun enough to play that I enjoy. Is Yosuke the Persona 4 buddy? That sounds right. The one who walks along the path of peace. That's a specific reference that doesn't even track the Persona 4 arena specifically. You know who I really like? Again, though, I think Persona 4 arena played awfully, but I think it mechanically and fan service wise, I think it was great. I tried Junpei out in that game. That was sick as hell. If you don't know what Junpei in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax does, he has a baseball mechanic. His entire thing is because it takes place after Persona 3, so everyone from Persona 3 is grown up, and Junpei has become a professional baseball player. And so his mechanic is every time he hits you, he gets a base loaded, and every time he does certain things, he'll he'll run the bases effectively. He has a little like baseball bases meter, and if he's able to get 9 home runs, if he's able to get 9 runs, he becomes powered up. And it's such a goofy little mechanic. It is the most adorable thing ever. And he's got like clean hits and everything. It's so complex, it's so fun, but it felt so god-awful to actually play. Ooh, actually I can pick that up. My computer didn't permadie on me. That is part of the issue, isn't it? You always need like at least a good enough computer to play a lot of games, it feels like. I'm in a decent position where I think the only thing I need from my computer right now is just I want to get an upgrade on my RAM. I think it's time to upgrade from 16 to 32. That and maybe get more storage, but I don't need more storage. I just kind of want more storage. I'm a hoarder a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, TCG's a while back, and Mahjong has recently filled the gap. Ooh, nice. Yeah, finding things that, like, feel good to, like, hobbies, right? Things to get you out, things to get you, like, doing stuff. Super nice. Want to play from a fictional child, Ken? Oh, Ken Persona 3! Oh, nice, Allison. Him and, it's not Akamaru, and I don't think it's Shikamaru either. I think both of those are Naruto characters. The dog, though. Nice. Trade Street Fighter 6, but I just didn't like the music or art style. Fair. It's just one of those things you can just bounce off of certain games, right? I've never been a Street Fighter person myself, anyway. I like the look of some of the pixel Street Fighters, but yeah, like Street Fighter in 3D has never looked that appealing to me. Like, I think, and the other thing is, I think, like, now, with the way that Arc Sys has done everything, I think they've ruined me for everything that isn't, like, anime-styled 3D. Unless it's, like, super stylized. But, like, Street Fighter doesn't go stylized enough. They just look like... They're not real people, and they're not super stylized, so they just look like a weird middle ground sometimes with Street Fighter. I miss BBCF. What was Sirius said, Almina? BBCF is still here. People still play it. In fact, I'm not going to go off on this because I don't know that much about it, but, like, people play BlazBlue Center Fiction so much that people are arguably salt posting and trying to ban a character that has won, like, 2 majors in the entire life of the game. Insane. I don't know enough about the game to, like, actually comment on that, but I do think that's funny. Obviously, Carl has things in there which are, like, really good and really oppressive, but the game's been out for a long time, and the timing of it just is just terrible. But BlazBlue is still alive. Definitely. Brain chairs is Kanji. Ooh. Backflips is Yosuke. You start with custom songs like Osu. Oh, you're right, Mayu. It is just a custom game. I don't know, Glue. If they're gonna actually, like, reincarnate BlazBlue. That's what everyone talks about. That's what everyone's, like, afraid of, but... Yes, I do mean afraid of. Time to beat people with a baseball bat. Basically, that was how, that's how Junpei Persona 3, Persona 4 Ultimate Arena worked out, and it was great. Oh, yo, I'm caught up with chat. Nice. Is the best friend character in... Yes, he is. Okay. Wow, I asked that question so long ago, and I'm only now catching up to it. It was a Mayon. Was it spare parts? Just a time. Oh, I realized it's too late. Do you like Star? I don't personally. It's not for me. I think I mentioned that earlier. Even if Ken is all grown up, I can since call him my fictional son. That's true. Just because someone's grown up doesn't make them not your son. Like, do you think I, like, go to my mom and I'm like, Mom, you can't call me son anymore, I'm 31. That's not how that works. Oh, thank you, Nukiyashi. What's up, Strip Parts? Good job, Strip Parts. The student council. Oh, this game. I mean, honestly, the way that the Arcboid skin they're using definitely makes it look even more like this. Am I dead? I think I'm dead, actually. Oh, shit. That Arcboid skin definitely makes it look even more like just a high school character, even though she's like an adult vampire girl. Can the Takeshi have the same birth year in canon? That is interesting. It makes sense though, because Persona 5 and Persona 3 take place a fair amount apart from each other. What? That looks funny, I like that. Oh, fuck. Oh, good BC! Holy hell, that was sick. Oh, they're backdashing. Oh, shoot. Not what I meant to do. Oh no! They're not teching. Also, I messed up. That was actually supposed to be kill. That wasn't me like DMing. I just actually messed up and I was like, can I get the kill off this? But because the way that I did it, like even messing up, it basically put them in a state where like everything I would do like very, very little damage. Yeah, Carl is messed up because like I've seen, because of the talk about the ban with Syria, I've seen like what Carl can do, and I understand that he's really messed up in an already messed up game like BlazBlue. But yeah, the big thing is just the proposal itself and the timing of it as well. Of just like they dropped it only after Carl had won like a major, when like they had said like we've been working on this for years. By the way, Koma's really messed up for that. Oh, good night, Nekiyashi. What do the characters look like edgy high schoolers? In this game, that's just kind of the style of Tsukihime. In this case, these two characters are not edgy high schoolers, but like half the cast actually just is edgy high schoolers. Shiki is a high schooler. His sister, whose name I'm forgetting, is a high schooler. Stop doing that. I like it as well, honestly. That's one of the reasons I like the game, is just the general art style. I feel like a fair amount of people like the game, specifically because it just has a, like, it's just more or less just people in clothes. That the style for a lot of the characters is so subdued. And then, yeah, and then you have the fake characters. You have, like, the Count of Monte Cristo, you have Ushiwaka Maru, you have Saber in here, so, like... In Type Lumina, at least, you get a little bit of everything. Should really be baiting that. I thought, like, the hitbox had passed. And the cat. I mean, excuse you, Wisteria, that's an ancient hero. Probably. I actually don't know. I feel like if I played the Neko arc storyline, they'd probably be like, I'm an ancient hero, my name is Neko arc. Yeah. And I believe it. Edgy characters keep you sane in real life. I like that, actually. Because I like that idea because it's the idea that fiction is a means to like allow you to do the things you would not do IRL. So it's like, man, I really want to be edgy, but I don't really want to be edgy, so I'm gonna be edgy like in a game instead. Very common occurrence. Very real, very relatable. Sort of, kind of. Like, I know some people do that, but I'm trying to think, like, I immediately think from there to, like, being like, oh, I want to be evil, and then, like, you always hear about people, like, doing an evil playthrough of, like, a game, like, of Fallout or of, like, Elder Scrolls or something like that. But I've come to realize semi recently, I can't do that anymore. Oh, thank you. They didn't get to hear it, but they heard it in their heart. We might call there, actually. Yeah, 2 hours, nice. Let's call it there. That was good. That was super good. That was fun games. I like that arc. I hope they keep playing the game. They got a lot of stuff in there. That was really sick. Yo, what's up, Blamey? Welcome on in. Let's check what we got going on though. Because they weren't, you would be seeing people beat up each other in the streets. Maybe, good lord. The edgy characters keep you sane in real life. That was the arc of that one. Yeah, I see. Necroarch's story was her being a Melty Blood boomer. That I'm not surprised. I should be surprised, but I'm not surprised that you know that, Almina. That does track though. Basically, I assume Necroarch's story is her being the Eltnum of in Undernight. Eltnum is the fourth wall breaking character that's like, oh, I've been in fighting games since before you guys. You guys don't read these fighting games, like in that kind of way. So Necroarch being like the Melty Blood boomer, like, where are all the guys I know? Like that tracks. And being cute with Mash, oh, that's adorable. The joke that Arcane players are the nicest people to meet because they play their evil character into their they channel their evil into their gameplay. That tracks. Because it's again, it's a means for you to let out your it's a way to channel your evil and then be like, only good is left inside. I feel like there was a meme format with that a while ago where it was like, it's vaguely in the way of like, there was that one meme format of the two cats, and it's like small cat has nothing but evil, big cat has the same amount of evil, but because the cat's bigger, it's diluted. It's kind of like that, but not at all like that. But the idea of you channeling your energy depending on what you're doing, I guess, in a way. Is the game dead at the moment? Which game? Melty Blood type Lumina? I don't know. I think Melty Blood inherently is a little bit more of a, what's the word? It's a... I don't like using the term Discord fire, but yeah, like a lot of the anime games typically have like smaller communities, especially after like a year or two, or in Melty Blood's case, I think 4 at this point. Thank you, Lemmy. Once we're fully wrapped up, yeah, that sounds good. No, but I really enjoy Melty Blood type Lumina. It's currently been a little bit. I think it's been a year since the last update as well, which they normally would do like about a year or so. And I think French Bread is more concerned with doing Undernight stuff right now. And also, the other big thing is I think they're also waiting for Tsukihime Part 2 to finally release, so it's going to be a while for that. But no, this is on sale right now. If you like the game, try it out. You might enjoy it. It's got a lot of, also, if you don't, there's got a lot of other stuff in it if you want to just play it for single player content, which I haven't really done that recently, but you know, you got all your characters, all the DLC is free, play their story mode, play the boss rush mode. Actually, how do you do this? Yeah, you can play the boss rushes modes. You can go to a character like Aoko. You can do story time. You can do story, score attack, time attack, survival, mission. You can get achievements. I don't know. Have I done? I think have I even done comas? I don't think I've done it here. I think I did it on my PS4, right? Why do I have more achievements for Aoko than I do for coma? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Play voice. All the special battle. The victories, except for the story mode 1 versus Shiki. What do you, oh my god, is it because I haven't got the 3 and the 10 streak victories? And because I haven't won against maids ever? Oh, that's kind of messed up if so. Hold on. What do I have for the Aoko? Does Aoko just have more? Is that why? Hold on. Play voice character select. All of those. She just has more, because yeah, I don't have these ones for her either. I think she just has more. She has 9 generic victories. Hold on. I only have 8 generic victories. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. SMH. Looks like I don't play this game. When you go to a fighting game tournament, character introduction, for 1,000 years a demon has been chained to the bottomless depths of the void. Will you survive its hatred? Is that the is that your like the lights, is that your like your E3 presentation copy pasta? I go to Evo, the lights darken. Shigeru Miyamoto walks up on stage and says, "We've done it. We have a new Melty Blood. Smash Brothers, Smash Blood." I don't know. I can't think of good copy pasta Shigeru Miyamoto off the top of my head. Why would it be Shigeru Miyamoto anyway? Wait. Good lord. Ace, you're done for the day. Alright, so thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed Melty Blood type Lumina. I hope you guys enjoyed your hashtag V_FGC open on Monday. I'll be back next week with a little bit more of this because again, I gotta de-rust a little bit. I got some fun stuff later locally coming up. We are going to be back tomorrow with Arknights, doing some of the main story there, hopefully finishing chapter 13. Thursday, we're back with Railbound, which is a very cute puzzle game. Has dogs, has trains. What else could you ask for? Cats, and also me. Unfortunately, neither of those are in the game, but me and Spare Parts will be there as well, so you'll get those. And then on Sunday, Blueprints. God damn it. Why do I keep saying Blue Archive? I don't even like Blue Archive. That's the worst part. We're back with Blueprints, a game that I absolutely adore, but at the same time now I'm a little bit worried that it's just going to be, like, what? How do I? I have to find progression in it. We beat it, but it's not being nice to me, and it's not letting me win now. So we gotta do our best to scour and scourge like a rat. Sniffing up all the clues. But that's all I got for you guys for today. With that, I'm going to send you guys over to Imstar Otter. Dragonstall spam stream? Why? Send you guys to Imstar Otter. If you blame me, please go check them out. They're currently playing Interlilies. Thank you. Thank you, Dolly. They're currently playing Interlilies Quietus at the Knights. I think this is a... I don't know what this is. I want to say it's a gacha game, but I actually don't know anything else. Oh, this is a... this looks like a... This looks good, actually. I don't know what this is. This looks cool. This looks like a... What's the one game we played? That does not narrow it down for anyone. It looks like Hollow Knight. We didn't play Hollow Knight in stream. It looks like specifically looks like the other game. It's a Metroidvania Souls, like, yes. Which makes me think of, hold on, I got this. Don't worry, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna raid them, and then they can raid someone else. It reminds me a lot of... Hold on. What? Where is it? Just wait a second, Source Crew. I don't have that many games. Where is it? The worst part is it doesn't even look like that the more that I think about it. What's that one game? Momodora, Reverie Under the Moonlight. Perfect. All right, see you guys there. How do I raid? There we go, got it. With that, Search Crew, I know nothing else. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to catch you next time. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to catch you next time. Peace out, everyone. And see y'all there in 3, 2, 1. Go say hi.